The new year comes with some updated responsibilities for Hawaii's sheriffs. Joining us now with more on that is Hawaii's Director of the Department of Law Enforcement, Mike Lambert. Aloha and good morning, Director Lambert. Thank you so much for stopping by with us.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay, so this Shot Spotter program, what do you think this can do for public safety?
So what it does, it definitely gives us some information that we never had in the past. A lot of times what you'll have is someone who hear a gunshot or even a firework, and that delay is about 4 to 5 minutes by the time they call it into dispatch and an officer gets out there. So with this 1 minute response, it's 1 minute from when we know it. So what happens is that the technology will pick it up. There's actually a live person that is trained to kind of know the difference between sound, and then they validate that with law enforcement. So it shows promise in a lot of places. It is controversial in other areas because of the percentages of accuracy, but I tell people, you know, 15 to 20% being accurate is better than us never knowing and being at 0% accuracy at this point.
What do you make of lawmakers potentially worrying about privacy with this?
Yeah, I definitely want to acknowledge their concerns and what the primary focus is. And I think, you know, yesterday when Deputy Director provided that, it's that the reason why we said primary fireworks is that it's more likely that a firework will be picked up because although we do have rising gun violence here, which is unfortunate, we do believe that a lot of the sensors are going to pick up more firework detection, but it has a simultaneous effect of also guns. So depending on where you are, for example, we are seeing some, and it's been highlighted in the media with Kalihi, so we want to make sure that we have it out there so that we're not waiting for people to call it in. Law enforcement would be triggering that response based on the sound.
Last year on our roadways, very dangerous year. And again, this year, we already have 4 fatalities here on Oahu alone. As far as patrols, I get questions all the time from people. Can I get pulled over by a sheriff? You folks are out there patrolling the streets now. What do you think that can do for public safety?
Yeah, absolutely. So we only make up about 10% of the law enforcement population here in the whole state. So it's one of those things where predominantly it falls on the county, but that's not fair for us to just be like, oh, that's a county issue, that's been their role. Even though we're a small agency, we have same authority and ability as the county, and I think that it's unfortunate when people don't realize that. So yes, if you are pulled over by a sheriff, you need to stop, or you know, all the bad things that can happen if you don't.
We are a couple weeks past New Year's. You get a 30,000 feet view of what happened as far as enforcement of fireworks. I think a lot of people were happy with, you know, the amount of fireworks that were set off. What do you make of what happened, being that we're now a couple weeks away from it?
You know, it was year one, and we still have some follow-up investigations against households that let off. So even though we weren't able to give out the amount of tickets that we were hoping to give, we were still going to have investigations against households. So even if you didn't get a ticket that night, you may get something in the mail. We're looking at perhaps nuisance abatement. And it's not a toothless thing because for nuisance abatement to work, you have to give the opportunity for that property owner to abate, meaning knock it off. So, you know, some letters are going out. We're working with the Attorney General's office to draft a letter that's appropriate. And there's going to be at least a few dozen people that receive that in the mail.
Another thing that the DLE has been working on is agriculture crime, which, you know, to a lot of people maybe in urban Honolulu might think this doesn't apply to me, but we were talking beforehand that it does because agriculture is a big part of feeding Hawaii, right? And we do want locally sourced food. What are you folks working on with ag crime right now? And what are some of the biggest ag crimes that you do deal with?
So I think across the board, whether you're a farmer or a rancher, the biggest thing has been the night hunting or illegal trespassing with firearms. It's actually what led to the bill. The Duke bill is what they're calling it, Duke's Law bill. So we definitely want to get out there and make sure that we know we're supporting the farmers and ranchers, because really when you're dealing with food insecurity, you don't want ranchers to stop ranching. You don't want farmers to stop farming. And really, if we're not doing a good job of making them feel safe and protecting them from those type of crimes, that drives up local production costs because, of course, their loss is transferred to the customer, and it makes it really difficult for them to compete with, you know, mainland product.
Speaking of competing, it's been difficult to bring in new sheriffs as well as Honolulu Police dealing with big vacancies. You get up to the 2026 legislative session. What are you working on as far as making sure that you can bring in the amount of sheriffs that you need to patrol our streets?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's the 4th year of the governor's term, so we didn't want to be too ambitious. It was a year to execute. But when we had to do our meetings with legislators, we did share with them that some of the hurdle of vacancies is there's a parity disparity, a large one. There's about, depending on your rank and your years of service, it can be anywhere from $20,000 to $24,000 difference for the pay of an officer versus a sheriff. So very grateful to the legislature. They're looking at perhaps doing a $15,000 base match so that the starting pay disparity is only about $10,000 versus $24,000. So we're going to see where that goes. I really believe that that will be a game changer for us to recruit.
All right. And hopefully this weekend for you and me, 49er win. Be good for both of our mental health, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Definitely I won't be doing interviews on Sunday if we lose. So, we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, we might need some time away for a little bit. Director Lambert, thank you so much for joining us.